getting very, like...
Hello and welcome to the weekly little news show we like to call Slothen More Fusion. No? It's the Mandragoria Minute.
It's 10 minutes, though.
Okay. It's the Pocky Power. It's the Shinigami Ro.
Obsessed with Japanese names. Except for Mandragora.
Yeah, well, sorry. It's the Kiroberos. No idea. This is us trying to think of a name for a new show that we're going to do. I may use this as a Lure's lecture. I'll black your head out.
Aurora Borealis Times.
The Aurora Borealis Times.
That's a terrible name.
Indeed.
Is this recording?
Yes.
Has it been the whole time?
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Well,
ever since I came back over here and sat down.
Well, my head was going all sidewaysy and tilted.
Okay, I can blank your face out.
I know. Then you can't use that clip because you don't see the. Wow, that's terrible.
I can black your face out.
Yes, well, no.
Even if you're moving.
Just. Well, I know you could just put a thing that's like that big.
Mm-hmm.
You could put a globe in front of my face.
I could put a globe in front of your face. So anyway,
I'm just spazzing out because the
you're being recorded?
receding hairline.
Let me look at you.
Horrible on that side.
It's fine. Your brother's is worse.
So asymmetrical. Well, at least his is symmetrical. I mean,
Yeah.
he's like, I'm Picard, but I'm just like half of my head.
I may not use this.
Hmm.
If you want, I can start it again, and then we can actually try to make a Lure's lecture
Just
discussing
leave it running.
Okay. So, welcome to Lure's Lecture, episode 19, with my good friend Slothen. We are here discussing our plans for a future show that we might do. You're making faces.
Making horrific faces, but you can't
But
see
you're not going to see it because I'm going to blank you out. So anyway, stop moving around. It'd be harder to edit. Trying to think, what should we name this little program we're going to do? It's going to be a new show of some sort. It'll be serious in a not serious way. Perhaps Onion-esque.
Or not serious in a serious way.
Or not serious in a serious way.
It's gonna be seriously.
Seriously not serious. Yes. And, yeah, just don't have any name for it right now. In fact, as we're recording this, we may come up with a name we enjoy, so it just depends.
We can't steal the name I was going to use for the show that I was going to make for just me. Because I wasn't going to have a name. I wasn't even going to acknowledge that it is missing a name. Just could have put, like, episode something rather.
Okay.
Subject, blah, 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 blah. No name.
I think someone would eventually have named it, though.
Oh, they'll try.
It would be that Slothen show. That's all it would be, because they would relate it to the host.
I wouldn't say my name either.
Oh, well, I'm sure everyone could recognize your very unique voice.
Yeah, all the IHN people. Nobody on YouTube would know who it was. They'd be like, eh.
Speaking of which, I'm getting actually a lot more views now than I'm on YouTube.
Or maybe their tracker just doesn't suck ass.
Could be, but I think it also has something to do with it's a wider viewer base.
That too.
If we want to upload to Vimeo, we'd have to get another account. They only let you have 500 megabytes a week. You can upload as much as you want, but they can only be 5 megabytes. It can be an hour long as you make it less than 500 megabytes.
In YouTube or Vimeo?
Vimeo. On YouTube, it can be up to 2 gigabytes per file, but it can't be over 10 minutes. Which is a weird restriction.
Yeah.
I'd like 15 minutes, personally. 15 minutes about hit my stride. 10 minutes is good, too. I like a short show.
Stop looking at me. Look forward. It's video. Too humid for human contact.
Too humid for human contact. Or too human for humid contact.
Either way.
So...
Too much water in the
air.
air.
Water in the air. Water in your ear.
I'm sure.
I probably will not use this. But you never know, it might just show up. I don't like the way I'm dressed.
So black it out. Just leave yourself a head.
Just a head.
Leave me just a body and you just a head. Or you could just cut them in half and put your head on top of my body.
Yeah, that'd be a great episode.
You'd just be sitting there, and the hands would be like... Womp, womp,
womp. Yeah, episode name. Episode name? Show name.
Let's see.
Pipe, and what's your obsession?
I don't have one.
You don't have an obsession? Video games?
No.
You're obsessive compulsive, and yet you don't have an obsession.
Well, that's completely different.
I know,
like
but it's an amusing.
Aesthetic.
It's an amusing statement to me.
Yeah, but I mean, it changes. I have obsessions, but then they move on, and you're supposed to look forward.
I'll look at you if you're talking.
No, because you can look at me on the screen.
I guess
I'm looking at you on the screen. That's how I know you're looking at me. Stop that. See, that's not going to make sense, because then, like, if you do the head thing... Because our heads are at about the same plane, you could just...
It's because I'm slouching.
So am I.
Oh, well, let's sit up.
I really don't want to.
I am a robot from the future. I bring you news.
Wow, now my head is really overly lit.
Yeah, because you're up in the light now and the sun's coming out. Stop snorting. It's not polite. Name. Because we already have the Nameless Review Show, because we couldn't come up with a name, which has actually turned into the Nameless Review Show 7 for every episode, if you haven't followed it. Because apparently for several weeks I forgot to change the episode number in the show when I was copying and pasting, and it was 7 for several weeks. So
that's bad.
Morps and BSV decided 7 was added on to the end of it.
Show 7.
Yep.
Episode number, whatever.
See, I think that NR7 is a great name for a product or for a review show, don't you?
It's good.
NR7. NR712. I don't know. We need to... Are you still playing that zombie game?
Yes. My crops are growing.
This guy will not stop playing... What's this game called?
Zombie Farmer.
Zombie Farmer?
Zombie Farm? Something like that. I know I'm growing Sampaguita again. So I still have no idea what the hell it is.
Zombie Weeda?
No. Sampaguita.
Did you not try to look it up or anything?
I keep forgetting to. Ooh, that one's ready to harvest.
So... You make this very difficult to concentrate and try to make a name. Well, the show is news, right?
Yeah.
It'll have segments.
News.
So it'd be like...
There's news in the title. It should has news in the title. I has news!
I have news? Yeah, could be the IHN...
I has news.
I has news.
Can I has news?
Can I has news?
Can has news.
Can has news? CAN? No, CHN? CHN.
Can has news network.
Well, this is part of the IHN network, right?
I know, but it's funny to say that.
So...
Can has news.
How about IHN Weekly? Even though, you know, it already is.
It's funnier to say CHN, though. The Can has news.
Can has news network?
Not network.
It would be CNN? CHNN?
Not network, because we're already on another network.
That's true. Being produced at what? Here Studios.
It's a crow.
You can turn that down, you know.
Yeah, but it's funnier to have...
So
Brains.
I think I've basically decided not to use this.
Oh.
So I'm going to review it now, if you don't mind, just to see how it looks.
Yeah.
Okay. Cut! And by cut, I mean I have to stand up.
Kute.
And turn it off.